What's up, YouTube? Now today I got you guys the best post hook in the game. Now it is not the popular answer that everyone thinks. It is the SKYHOOK animation. Now I'm going to show you guys how I use it. If you guys haven't seen my two-way mid-range finisher mixtape, go check that out. It's got it's got me doing it a ton. But the way to do that, the post hook, it is hook 4. That is what you want to go with. With this build, I also use Dante X on the jump shot. That doesn't really matter though. But hook 4, that's going to get you that big, space creating hook 4 SKYHOOK, Kareem animation. And I mean, this not only is it effective, but it's also fun to use. It's a lot better than the I think it's like hook 1. It's kind of like the Shaq looking hook, but a lot of post scorers use that just because it's cheesy. It's kind of exploitive just because they can't really get a contest on it. This one, you can get a contest easier, I would say that, but it's a lot more skillful to use this one, and it's a lot more fun to actually shoot over someone's head. So let's get right into it. Now, when you get in post-scoring takeover, if you have a build with post-scoring takeover, you're lucky because this thing is unguardable, unblockable, uncontestable when you have takeovers. Now, I have never, ever been blocked on one of these hooks. Kareem, I wish I had the stats to see how many times he actually in his career got blocked. It was very, very few. He when he was doing this hook, he was just going over everybody no matter who was in the paint. Now, so if you guys don't know how to hook, so you want to hold LT or, left trigger whenever you're going towards the basket. Hold the right stick going towards the basket and then press X. That's going to give you the hook animation. I know a lot of people don't know how to do that. It's a little bit tricky. If you don't know how, just go to 2KU and then just, do the tips for the post hook. Practice that a few times and you'll get it down. It's pretty easy once you get it. Now, with this hook, the best way to, a lot of people, he did it from the free throw line sometimes. The best way with this is the closer the better. Now, you don't want to be too close to the hoop where it's actually going to give you like a weird kind of shuffle animation. You won't get the clean looking Kareem SKYHOOK. Definitely though, inside the free throw line is the best way to shoot this. Now, if you have post scoring takeover, shoot some deep hook shots. They're going to go in a lot. That's the best way to do it. With this animation, there's a couple of them. If you have your, left shoulder, kind of pointed to the hoop, he'll kind of just go up and do the hook. Now, sometimes when you do it, he will get the kind of turn around and then do the hook. Either way is fine. Either way I like. See that one right there, what I just did, where he kind of turn around and did the hook? That's really my favorite. Now, I'll go over the badges a little bit too. The jump shot doesn't make any difference on this. The only thing that affects this hook shot is the hook shot animation. I know with like post fades and stuff, the jumper that you have on, it actually does make a difference. But you could have any jump shot on in the game and it's going to look exactly the same as anyone else doing the hook. You see right there, I'm getting lates and stuff right now. That's just because in the Pro-Am and stuff, it's weird, the timing's different. But if I would recommend, if you guys have never, if you play with the shot meter on, you're going to get a shot meter with the hook shot. If you don't play with the shot meter, you're not going to have the meter to kind of guide you. I would recommend with no meter. I use no meter and I love it. Now let me talk about the badges that help with this. Pro touch is a big one. If you do slightly late, slightly early, it actually gives you a big boost on it. Deep hooks, I'm going to talk about this right off the bat. Post taken away far from the bag, definitely did penalty than normal. I thought deep hooks was going to be the main badge that you need to be able to shoot hook shots. It is not as important as I thought it was going to be. Now, if you love doing the free throw line one, this badge is probably going to help more. But deep hooks is not a necessity to hit every hook shot that you take. Now, consistent finisher, if you shoot a late or an early, this is going to give you a big boost on that. Now, you would think, if you shoot a late or early, you're not going to make it anyway. But since you're actually taking the hook shots pretty close to the basket, that badge will actually make you help you make a lot more with the boost it gives you. And Pro Touch, this is really the badge you want, especially if you use the shot meter. This gives you an extra boost, like I said, having a slightly early, slightly late, or excellent shot timing. If you can time your hook shots like a madman, you're mastering this, and then this is going to be the best badge that you can have. Get that as high as you can get it. With the shooting, now, range extender doesn't help. Hot zone hunter does help. This is the big shooting badge that you want. Shots taken inside the player hot zone are given a boost. It says shots. Hook shots, I guess they qualify because whenever I do a hook shot, I see Hot Zone Hunter pop up, so it definitely helps. I can definitely feel the difference when I don't have Hot Zone Hunter on. None of the other shooting badges really work, Volume Shooter, Green Machine. Green Machine, I am not 100% sure about. Green Machine will pop up if you're greening hook shots, but I don't know if it's giving you the boost. I'm pretty sure it's not. 2K Labs I think they've tested that and said that it actually doesn't. But, you know, I mean, if you guys know, let me know in the comments if you know for sure. Deadeye, none of that stuff works. Hot Start was another badge that I thought that might work, but it actually doesn't do anything. With the playmaking badges, none of these are going to affect the hook shot, and of course the defensive badges aren't going to. So if you have a ton of finishing badges, definitely get Pro Touch. That's the first one you want. Consistent Finisher, that's going to be the second one you want. You're going to want that if you take layups instead of hook shots anyway, especially if you don't have the shot meter on, because it's a lot harder to time them with no meter. And then, of course, if you have a lot of extra, then definitely put deep hooks on. It's going to help you when you take those farther away shots. And even the close shots, it gives you a little bit of boost. So that's the 3, and then definitely have Hot Zone Hunter as high as you can go. I know a lot of people, when they make the post-score build, they don't have any shooting badges, so they just have like maybe 1. So I would definitely, you know, put on Hot Zone Hunter for that, get your hook shot bonus. Now, if you're the best way, I like to do this if I've not taken a hook shot and they're kind of playing back, playing for the drop step, playing for me, just body them in the paint, and then I'll just kind of step back a little bit and then take the hook shot. They usually, the first time you take a hook shot, they don't even know what's going on, especially with the Kareem SKYHOOK. They don't know what in the world you're doing, so they'll just stand there and let you take it. If you have post-scoring takeover, hook shot away, hook shot, hook shot, hook shot. It's funny because no matter how hard they try, they're not going to be able to get a contest, and it's just going to go over them. But, yeah, and then definitely that's the best way to do it strategy-wise. Once they start guarding up on you, you don't really want to be hooking in their face, you know, consistently, because you're not going to be able to make every one. But post-scoring takeover, that's a go-to. If they're playing back, that's a way to go to. And if you actually have back down Punisher and you get that big shove-off animation, that's a good time to, you know, hook shot. A lot of people, you know, when they have back down Punisher, they're just trying to get under the rim so they can do an easy layup, an easy, you know, pop shot like that. But doing the hook right there, that's the perfect time to do it. A lot of people don't know that. Find the sweet spot, get hot zones in the paint, and then go for those. My favorite thing is basically as soon as I cross the free throw line, I like to go either right or left. It doesn't matter. Whatever hand the ball is in, I'll kind of just play it like that. But yeah, man, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what's your favorite hook shot if this helped you. This is Tonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.